This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everybody. Mitch English here.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment.
And Friday,
Matt
it's
Doolittle
Friday. Matt
is
is
with
here.
us as well.
Matt's getting married tomorrow.
24 hours left as a single man.
Let's burn it down.
Matt.
You ready, old Matty? Burt Reynolds
Look at
himself.
him. He looks great.
You have a glow. Are you pregnant?
stress
You have a
You pregnant? Is that why you did?
Oh,
you
yeah.
have a glow about
Yeah.
it.
Shotgun wedding.
In this day and age, that's not far off
No,
from the
you're
truth.
right.
Hey, have you heard of the term Herkel
Herkel?
Durkel?
Herkel Durkel.
Herkel Durkel.
No, the only thing I can think is like Urkel. It's the only thing I can
No,
get around.
Herkel Durkel.
Okay.
Is a Scottish term
Okay.
for spending the weekend in bed or oversleeping in your PJs and lounging around. It's different than the phrase bed rotting. Have you heard of bed
heard
rotting?
bed rotting,
Where
yeah.
you just lay in bed and do nothing.
Herkel Durkel.
Herkel Durkel is a Scottish term for sleeping in and lounging.
Well, Google it. It might mean some other things in bed too. So, look for that. Speaking of wedding nights, Herkel Durkel
Doing a
there.
little hurgle-durgle.
I would love. Is there anything better than a Herkel Durkel weekend?
It's the best.
I mean, and especially like we've been getting a slew of great days filled with unbelievable weather.
Yes.
And you would think, well, these days you should go out. Well, there's some days you just want to do nothing.
Nothing.
I
yeah.
love that. Herkel
So
Durkel. Tell me more.
especially if it's a cloudy Sunday
Yeah,
morning,
okay.
you can kind of just stay in your PJs, grab yourself an extra cup of coffee, lounge, maybe binge watch a few shows, but you're just kind of taking it easy. There's no rush to get out of bed and get a start to the day.
And it's Scottish.
Scottish
so,
term.
So the Scots have come up with like
Herkel
the
Durkel.
perfect way to spend a
A
weekend.
weekend.
God bless them. I love it.
Well, you think about their weather too, and of course they're Scotch and their whiskey. They definitely.
There's nowhere to go.
There's
There's
nowhere to
nothing to do, right, in Scotland,
So?
unless
You Herkel Durkel.
you Herkel Durkel. Maybe some folks should have Herkel Durkel this weekend when they wanted to check out this thing.
This is true. Police were called to the scene of Willy Wonka's experience in Scotland when parents walked into what they called a weird warehouse. The promoters were charging $45 a ticket for an event they
Wow.
billed as featuring lollipop forests, jelly bean waterfalls, and flying horses.
No Herkel Durkels.
No Herkel Durkels in this one. When hundreds of ticket holders arrived, they walked into a gutted factory with dirty windows and exposed air conditioning
Look
units.
at this.
There were a couple of plastic candy canes and a few props set up on the concrete floors, and the whimsical Oompa Loompas turned out to be struggling actors reading from scripts. Refunds were offered, and the event was canceled after
Oh
the
my
first
gosh! You
day.
imagine showing up with that? Like, there's nothing in there.
As a kid, wouldn't you be so excited, and then you get there, and it's like the ultimate disappointment?
This is it. This is what's going on. There's no chocolate flowing. You can't. They did have people licking the walls. Though.
Yeah, definitely wall lickers.
You're better off staying at home and watching the Gene Wilder version
Yes!
of Willy Wonka than going to this thing.
Run, Charlie, run. All right, we go to India for this story because you just go, what were you thinking? Doctors there, they're at a hospital, and they actually had to remove 39 coins, 37 magnets from a dude's stomach after he thought their zinc content would actually help his bodybuilding. They got the x-rays, and so do we. Check this out. They were taken right before the surgery, show a massive metal clots forming in the 26-year-old's intestines after he spent several weeks ingesting the coins. The patient believed that he could actually absorb the zinc from the 39 coins after he ate it. He is going to be okay because he thought, well, the magnets will pull him out. No. Doctors were able to take them all out. A reminder that, please, if you're bodybuilding at home, large amounts of metal can actually result in zinc toxicity and actually can ultimately kill you. And it's just not a good idea. I mean, you're not going to eat dollar bills. You'll get changed that way. I don't know. Like, how do you do that? At least the dollar bills might have some kind of nutritional
Is
value.
it bad for me to wonder how many actually exited his body before they did the surgery?
Yeah, exactly. I would doubt any because. And then we showed him. He's like, we know the doo-doo all over there. All right, more Flash after this. Sorry for that thought.